This event is under the project of improving food security in the South Caucasus in Georgia and Armenia. And at the heart of this project really is to influence the government and to mobilize civil society to engage on the policy change. And so for us, the heart of this project really is the alliance, the networks. And
we expect solidarity support. We expect bringing their expertise to our communities and doing the thing together.
The workshop was very useful, very interesting, very important and timely.
And to think more about what is our role as a member of the Alliance.
I hope that I will, in a short period of time, I will apply this project and come up with a good analysis.
The workshop was like a lemon. We took out of all the juice out of the lemon. I think the participants were engaged, but at the same time they were placid, like the snow. It was a perfect environment. Everyone was there, but there was kind of gravitas in the atmosphere. They were there in a calm way, but engaged somehow. So that's what I enjoyed.
I'm really happy with this workshop. It was a great opportunity to meet different kinds of networks, and I'm in a global position. I'm supporting different people, so it's really interesting to get a feel of what the people actually need.
Experience of other networks, such as Agriculture Alliance, working in other countries, which brought a lot of other approaches and specifics.
And what were the main tools to assess the efficiency and the sustainability of the alliance, and what are the existing mechanisms that we could adopt and use for our local alliance to make it better, sustainable and more efficient.
I came here to participate in the network assessment workshop, and I feel that I learned a lot. It is all about like a learning by doing.
The diversity of the experiences, and in the end what I think all of us have realized is that working with the networks, it's very contextual, but there's some characteristics which remain similar.
The workshop was very interesting for me. It was a great opportunity to share knowledge, information.
That was my opportunity to have this meeting, and I'm very much delighted to speak with colleagues with Oxfam, from Oxford, from Vietnam, and other stakeholders as well.
It seems like a great group of people. The people here have lots of experience, which we're only starting to touch the surface of, right? I know there are a lot of people here that have been involved in civil society and agriculture movements for a long time.
I will learn from Oxfam in this region with different coalitions and networks here.
Indeed, very much interested in how we can combine the qualitative data with what the SNA allows us to do. And
the process has been good, and the different steps of the workshop helped the participants to go from the big picture, what's out there, what networks, what methodologies, to really zooming on their own issues and the very tangible application of the principles and the tool eventually.
Personally, satisfied. Every day was quite interesting with the topics that we discussed, and what is the most interesting takeaway, we are already a new network.
So tell us what you plan to do starting next week with this work plan, okay? And then tell us very specifically about the support you think you need or that you're going to get within your organization.
Among other things, the major thing we need to really look at critically is the need to invest in social capital of the identified network members.
And this scorecard. So basically the plan is to adapt it so that it goes in line with the protection network project which we're working on.
We are exploring the possibility of doing SNA in combination with a qualitative survey to assess our strength with grassroots connections.
The education materials that came through this workshop is going to be of great help, as well as the acquaintances that I have made during this workshop.
I think
it's a good chance to have more qualitative data, and later on strategically to think which will be the revised the key area, strategic area, which alliance will follow up.
We're building networks, is building social capital and building trust. And we're looking for different ways to do that. And I'm really impressed to see how everyone is taking aspects of what's been presented here and seeing how it can fit to their needs.
A great willingness and appetite to share with others, so really operate and function in the spirit of a network, not just keep your knowledge to yourself, but a lot of you mentioned you wanted to go back home and share and work with others to see how you can implement these tools.
Two things that I really liked about the support that you were mentioning, which I found really important. It's looking at your network, what capacities are already there, and you said it directly, like tapping into that social capital and those resources that are already there.
One of the things I would really recommend is get some allies on board, because for us to work with it, we didn't have the answer, what is it going to give us, or we didn't have all of them. So I like how you're looking at this, like, okay, let's present it to the team. Let's see if the male person, let's get them on board. Let's do a bit of a training. Let's play with this. So it really is going to be a process. And so the first step really is for you to go back to your team to get the feedback, to look for allies, to look for the technical support, and to go step by step on how you can take this forward.
Cekuj tik, pokryk barekam.